right there, because interruption means that something disruptive had happened, but there was something going on before the disruption. I think that's important for us to understand, because as long as we allow our history to begin in slavery, according to Bobby Wright, we develop a slave mentality. I think I'll park right there, because if you just think we got our start in slavery, you already have internalized anti-black racism, and if you're not careful, you will join the police force and end up killing an innocent young black man who just wanted to get home. If you internalize anti-black racism, you will think that white is better, you will think that water is wetter and ice is colder on the other side of town. You'll turn on your own people. You will believe the worst about your own people, because you've got a slave mentality. A slave mentality will mess up your interpersonal relationships, because if I've got a slave mentality, I resent your freedom. I can't handle your freedom if I'm enslaved in my own mind. If I've got chains on my brains, I will mess up anything else I encounter, because my expectations are established by enslavement of humanity. I'm doing all of this for the benefit of Ron DeSantis and those who think like him, because I want Ron DeSantis to understand what Africana studies will teach him if he will simply learn about it. But he's so scared about learning about the true history of the country that he wants to ban Africana studies and act like it does not make a lasting contribution. Well, Ron, let me holler at you for just a second, because Ron, you've got to understand there was a great disruptive interruption, and that great disruptive interruption happened because of a country, here it is, that was, I gotta remix the Bible, it was born in the sin of a hostile takeover of land already occupied by indigenous people and shaped by the iniquity of white supremacy. Preach, Freddie Haynes. Would y'all take that to class tomorrow when you go to school? America was born taking over land that was already owned and occupied. It was not Columbus that discovered America. Columbus got lost. Hostile takeover was in place. It was shaped by white supremacy. Come here, Mr. Ron DeSantis. I'm trying to educate you, if you don't mind. It was a great interruption, and here is Kunta Kinte. He gets kidnapped. He gets sold into the most evil expression of enslavement in the history of humanity. And I know Ron DeSantis says we cannot teach stuff like that because it'll make certain people feel real bad. Imagine how the folk who went through the hell have felt. Imagine how those of us who have been robbed of our heritage have felt. And you want us to feel bad for you? To hell with your bad feelings. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That was mean. So that was just for Ron DeSantis and his people, okay? Because we got some good ones, and they get it.